Alright, so here at the dam, and it is damn hot. So this is going to be a really quick flight. Just going to walk down here to the water's edge where there's sort of a clearing away from the trees, and take the drone up for a little bit of a flight around the water's edge and see what we can see. The light is super crappy now, so this is not going to be really nice looking footage, but could be a bit of fun. There is a pretty crazy island of trees out there which I'm keen to fly over the top of and have a look at. So that's it, way out in the distance there. So let's walk out to this little point. Alright, yeah, I think this will do. It's clear enough. Alright, so let's fire up little droney. Fire up the app. Alright, what's it say here? Takeoff permitted.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Alright, takeoff permitted.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Alright, can't see too well with my glasses. It's pretty damn contrasty out here, so alright, let's take her up. So I'm back in the studio enjoying the air conditioning, and I've just reviewed the footage from this morning, and I thought I'd just give you my thoughts on my very first Mavic Mini flight. So firstly, the positives, I really enjoyed flying. It wasn't as nerve-wracking as I first thought it might be. It's actually a pretty easy drone to fly, even for a rank beginner like myself. So once you get used to the controls, especially when the drone is facing you and your left and right is sort of back to front, that takes a little bit of getting used to. But you just got to keep your mind on the job, and I think it'll start to become second nature. I was surprised at how quickly the drone disappeared from visual sight. I think probably got around 250 to 300 meters when I was going out over the water at the dam, and I just couldn't see it with my naked eye. So thank goodness for the return to home button. That's a bit of a lifesaver, and I was very thankful to have that to bring the drone back to exactly where I was standing. Now, I did have a couple of little error messages pop up. The first was an overheating message, which happened when I just had the drone sitting on top of the case. It was in the direct sun, and I do believe that the heatsink is on the bottom of the drone, so it actually has no fan built into it, so it dissipates the heat through the heatsink. And obviously sitting there in the sun on top of the case, it obviously got pretty hot under there, but as soon as I kind of lifted it up and it got up in the air, that was fine, no problems there. So a couple of times when I was heading out towards the trees in the middle of the dam, I did get a max power reached message, and that only popped up for a little period of time and then disappeared, and everything seemed to be fine. But I did do a little bit of a search just when I got back, and it seems that it happens a bit when you're in sport mode, going full tilt, especially against the wind. You're going to get that message pop up every now and again. But it also happened when I was basically just hovering above the trees and I was in cine mode. I was about to fly home, and that message popped up again. And the last little error message I saw was the gimbal motor overloaded message. And again, that was when I was just had it sitting on top of the case ready to go fly again. And I noticed that message pop up on the screen. So I just picked the drone up, blew on the gimbal a little bit, and it seemed to clear, and it was fine to fly again, and I didn't see that message again after that. But I'm going to keep an eye on all those little error messages and see if I get them coming up again. So hopefully the next firmware update is going to address some of those issues where you're getting an error message, but there may not actually be an error at all. Time will tell on that one. I believe the third version of firmware is about to drop, or it has just dropped, so I'll be updating the drone and making sure that I keep an eye on those little errors. So I look forward to having some more drone footage in my videos in the future, now that I've got the Mavic Mini. I may or may not do some more specific Mavic Mini videos. There is a ton of people on YouTube doing videos more about the specs and performance, etc. That's something that I'm obviously not an expert in, so I'm not going to be doing too many videos on those. But I just wanted to give you my first impressions on flight from a Mavic Mini novice perspective. So to wrap up the video, I had a lot of fun flying the drone today, and I hope you got something out of watching this video. Thanks for watching. Till I see you in the next video. Ciao for now.